guys, hello. Welcome to our Lunch and Learn. So Erin and I are so excited to talk to you guys about something that is so big in both of our lives, and we have really different stories. That's what I'm really excited for you guys to hear, is that like completely different stories for the reasons why we started this business. And now, while we're both in seasons of life with being mamas, our kids are different ages. Erin just moved. I've been living in our house that we built like for 4 years. And so just different seasons of building this business. But when it comes down to it, we're both extremely passionate about health and fitness and being the best versions of ourselves in order to help our families and show up for everyone who needs us, especially ourselves, and to be able to go out and give that to other people as well. And that's what Beachbody provides. I remember when I first heard about Beachbody, it was 12 years ago, you guys. 12 and a half years ago. And I'll scroll to my first slide so you guys can see it. Hang on. I got involved. I have a degree in nutrition, and I was going to get my master's in public health nutrition, and the dream was to become a registered dietitian. I wanted to go out and I wanted to change the world. I wanted to work with people who wanted my help. And as I started to kind of intern and look at what dietetics would provide and the job opportunities, whether working in a hospital with tube feeding or working in a nursing home, I was like, wait. Hold up, this is maybe not what I thought it was gonna be. Can't I just like go out and have a healthy fast food chain, right? And like change the world of fast food? Or can I go and like be a registered dietitian for like a sports team? Apparently those are really hard jobs to get, you guys. And so my dream to become a registered dietitian took a turn, and I accepted my first job as an exercise manager at a local YMCA. And I was like, I've made it. Like I get to work out all the time, and I love health and fitness. I taught fitness classes. Like everyone's gonna be so excited to like come to these fitness classes and to talk to them about nutrition and all that stuff. And what I very quickly realized within a year of working this business, working at my current job at the YMCA, was that that was not what I wanted my life to look like. I was functioning with maybe 5 or 6 cups of coffee per day. I was extremely drained. I was an extremely negative person. I didn't have children at the time, but it was just me. And I thought, how am I going to be able to sustain something like this that is sucking the life out of me? At the time, my husband and I were just dating, and I noticed that the way that I was responding to him after my job was not good. We were going down pretty quickly, and I knew that I needed to change something up. Insert Beachbody coaching. Now, I had signed up as a coach 2 years prior to this aha moment, you guys. I was someone who came into Beachbody kind of hush. I wanted to do the workout programs behind the scenes. I didn't want to be one of those people that you see them posting on social media, and you're like, don't look at me, right? Like, I don't want your products. So I never wanted to be that person. And so I was very like behind the scenes doing Beachbody programs, seeing results with it, loving my coach, loving the community, but I never wanted to be that person. And it took me 2 years in, and having this situation at my current job where I wasn't making very much money, seeing the life kind of sucked out of me, seeing the life that I envisioned for my future with my future spouse and my children not being something that would be doable with the current career that I had. And I knew that I had to do something different, because the definition of insanity, we all know, is doing the same thing and expecting different results. And if I thought that for some reason my career was going to change just because it was going to change, it wasn't going to. I had to be proactive. I had to be that person that did it. And so I opened my eyes and I looked at what my upline coach was doing. And I looked at what the other coaches in the network were doing. And I thought, oh my gosh, I've had all of these myths in my head of what a Beachbody coach does, right? Because you're part of multi-level marketing, and I don't want to be a part of that. And I saw what they were doing on their social media, and I was like, wait a second. Remember, Meg, you wanted to be changing people's lives and impacting them with health and fitness. And you believe in the programs because they're helping you change your life. And you believe in the nutrition programs and supplements because they're changing your life and they're backed up by scientific proof that they work. And I was like, why are you passing this by when you could be building this from home or wherever you're at? And do what you set out to do when you went to school for nutrition. But this time it would be on your time, your schedule, your goals, your dreams. And so I set out to do it. And that was 2011. So that's crazy. It was 10 years ago, you guys, March 2011, that I told my upline coach, all right, I know I've been kind of a stinker for the last 2 years, but I'm in. Tell me what to do and I will do it. And, insert disclaimer, but 1.5 years of really treating this like a business, you guys, and always sticking true to who I was able to walk away from that job at the YMCA and become a full-time coach. And now, 10 years in, I have a 5-year-old, very sassy little 5-year-old, and an almost 2-year-old son. I'm able to be home. I have my own office. I'm able to have that work life that I've really, truly wanted, to have that impact, that purpose outside of being a mom, but also be able to be that mom when I want to, right? To be able to be the one that wakes up with my children in the morning and to have them by my side when I'm working out and to eat lunch with them and dinner and play outside and all that stuff. Obviously, I'm still working in between those pockets, but I get to choose depending on what goals we have as a family, as a team, when I work, what my schedule looks like, flexibility, freedom, you guys. And it's been so worth it because not only do I get to have that work life and that family life, but my children get to see that your career doesn't have to be just a cookie cutter career, right? You go to college, you get the career, and then you hate your life, right? They see you can go out there and do whatever you want to do, whether it's to be a stay-at-home parent or to go out there and build your own business. You can do that. And that really is my driving force at this point with the business, is to be able to go out and show other people you're not stuck. And I know Erin has very similar thoughts on this, so I'm going to pass it over to my girl, Erin.
Thanks, Meg. Hey, you guys. So thankful for you rocking the replay and those of you that are on live. These pictures, I love them. I'm glad that we decided to use photos because I'm such a visual person. You guys, right now I'm in an empty house, so my acoustics are kind of crazy, but at least I'll know my house will be quiet. We just moved. I have a Wi-Fi situation going on where it's not happening at our new house, but we still have possession of our old. So I'm like back and forth, which is literally the epitome of time freedom, right? I literally can work this business wherever I want to. And I'm also in a really insane season of life, but one that we worked really hard to be able to be in, all because of this business. But I've been a coach for 9 years. And I started my business as a full-time high school English teacher and married and had 2 kiddos under the 2 and under at the time. And I came into this because I wanted to get results and I wanted a discount on the products. The price tag was something that was like, oh my gosh, what? Okay, sure, I'll get a discount. And I just came in with absolutely no intention whatsoever of ever building a business. And to be honest, like I didn't even know what a Beachbody coach was or what they could do. I just knew that like my coach was a high school friend and she was having fun and she was getting a group of girls together to get fit and healthy from home. We were all busy moms and I couldn't imagine going to the gym. First of all, I did not want to go work a full day and then go pick up my kids from childcare and then go put them in childcare again at the YMCA. So like going to a gym was not a feasible option for me, but I wanted to change so much. And this looked like it was working for them. So I was like, sure, I'll try something. And I immediately enrolled as a coach for that discount, but also because I liked that title of coach. And I also liked the extra skin in the game that it gave me with that title. And it gave me automatically like a larger sense of purpose, even though I kind of didn't know what it was, you know? And I was excited to be part of a team again, even though I wasn't sure what it was. And And so I started my journey, and that's all I did. And that's all I want anybody to do when they come in as a coach. Like, be on your journey. It's so important, because I allowed myself to be on my journey. I fell in love with the community, and I fell in love with the products. And I literally, in a matter of months, changed my life, because I was in a dark hole. I had lost my spunk. I had lost my passion. I had lost every part of me that I loved, from working full-time as a teacher. Oh my gosh, it was so tedious, and having babies and trying to figure that out, and working full-time and all that stuff. And I just was like, oh my gosh, the fog had lifted, the lights were on, right? It was awesome. And I was like, I have to share this. And so, like, the only reason I started building a business was out of the pure, genuine desire to share this, because I was like, oh my God, it works. And it's amazing. And there's no catch, and there's no red tape. Like, it's real. And something like this exists, and everyone in the world needs to know. And I just was like on fire to like change the life of one other mom that felt like I did. And what's cool about that is that one life change turned into two, turned into three, and what I like to call this magical ripple effect started. And I realized that I could help other women. And right then and there, I had a new purpose in life. I had a new role that made me get out of bed every morning. Because I'll tell you what, being a teacher, while it's admirable and noble, it did not make me want to get out of bed. It made me want to push snooze all morning long. And this gave me purpose, and it gave me a fire within me. It made me a better mom. It made me a better wife. It made me a better friend. It made me a much better teacher, because I was showing up to my life in a better way. I was the better version of myself that I was looking for. And it didn't only affect my waistline and the size of jeans that I was wearing, but it affected how I was showing up to live my life. And that became contagious. Just me being the new me. And people wanted to know what I was doing. And it was really cool. And then I went to a Beachbody event. And I didn't really talk about this much either, because I was like, what are people going to think? But I soon realized that what other people thought didn't matter, because I was a better person because of this. And it was a gift to share it with other people. And I went to a Beachbody event, and I saw other people that were like me, right? Like, I thought you had to be like a super cool fitness trainer or nutritionist to be a coach, like to be good at this. I thought you needed an insane, like you needed to be really good at social media, that you needed to look like some of these other coaches may look. And I had all these myths in my head as well. And I saw some really successful coaches that looked like me and that were like me. And I literally said, if they can, why not me too? And right then and there, a vision of my babies popped into my head, and they were still in the preschool age of life. And I realized, and I don't know why all this came together, but it did. And I realized that me working as a full-time teacher meant that they would have to be in childcare, and someone else would have to take them to school, and someone else would have to feed them breakfast, because I had to be at school way sooner than they needed to be at preschool or whatever, or at school. And I knew that right then and there that wasn't okay with me, that someone else was going to spend more time with my kids than I did every single day. It wasn't okay with me. And for whatever reason, that was my light bulb moment. And I saw that this business that I was a part of, that I was just having fun with and helping friends and family and colleagues, could actually be a sustainable income that would bring me home to my babies. I dreamed right then and there of being a bus stop mom. And that dream came to life with hard work and lots of just learning and growing and just giving it all up, right? And just going for it, letting the success of others show me what was possible. And for me, I never came into this to be a full-time coach at all. my dreams evolved as this gig evolved for me. And so here I am today, and 5 years later, as a bus stop mom, now taking my kids to school and in between houses and all this crazy stuff, having a lot of time and financial freedom that I didn't know was possible, having a purpose beyond my wildest dreams, something that gets me out of bed in the morning, and has just given us an insane life that I never imagined. And all because we're people helping people. You know, it's so crazy. That's what it's all about, is just people helping people. And what's cool is that this business has brought many people into my life that I never would have imagined meeting. And one of those people is Ashley, and she's going to be speaking next. And yeah, you can scroll to her, Meg. And Ashley is the coach on my team. She's not my coach, but she's a coach of my coach, Danielle. And I've gotten to meet Ashley, and she has just brought a smile to my face every single day. And it's so cool to be part of a business that's about inspiring and empowering others to be their best, because Ashley has emerged from that. And I'm so excited that you get to meet her today. Ashley's a mom of 3, and she's literally transformed the crap out of her life. Like, it's so cool to see it. And so, Ashley, I want to invite you on to share a little bit about your story. I would love for you to tell everyone like how you started, why you started, maybe if you had any hesitations, and how being a coach has really changed a lot of things in your life.
Thank you for having me. So yes, I had all the hesitations. Like she said, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have 3 babies, 6, so we have a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 1-year-old. So my house is nothing is normal. Everything is always changing. And I honestly don't know what I would do without this business, because this business has changed my entire life. So backtrack to before I said yes. I had just had my daughter. I was sad. I was in the middle of a pandemic. I was just lost. I was doing the workouts because I had been doing the workouts for 4 years before. And I just wasn't happy with who I was. I have a lot of depression and anxiety issues before. My family, my mother and my father are both drug addicts. So I have a lot of things in my past that are deep, dark places. And a lot of those were sprouting because I was home and I was stuck in my house constantly, and we couldn't get out, and my kids were driving me crazy, and I just had no passion anymore. I didn't want to get out of bed. All I wanted to do was just do my workout. I mean, it's crazy to say that, but I just wanted to do my workout. Everybody leave me alone. And I was sad. And Danielle approached me so many times, and I said no. And now I had been in a marketing business before this, an MLM, and I hated it. I felt like a salesperson. I felt like everybody just, everybody always judged me, and nobody accepted me. Nobody cared about me. Everyone was just like, just sell more stuff. Just keep selling. Just do it. Like, I don't care what you have to do. And so I was like reaching out to people and having conversations, and I hated it. And so I stopped. And when Danielle approached me about becoming a Beachbody coach, I was like, no way, because I didn't want to be that person all over again and just go, down that road. So I just said, no. And then I did one of these types of calls, and I was like, well, maybe. And then she's like, well, what about this discount for signing up? And I was like, well, okay. Like, I went to school for a business management degree. I wanted to always own my own business, is what I always wanted. So I was like, maybe something will be different. Let's just try it. Whatever. I'll get the discount. Like, I can work and get my products for free, whatever. We'll see. So I did it, and I got in, I started, and I kind of started off slowly. I've only been a coach for 6 months. So not been in it that long. but I can tell you that it's been so amazing. Erin has all these trainings and all these things that are like always available to us. And it's taught me so many things about who I am, like who I am, what I need to be happy. And it's just really transformed my life. And because before I was just living, just living and not enjoying life because I didn't have a passion. I didn't have something that I felt like was valuable to others. And then when I realized, when I started becoming a coach and really it started opening doors for me and realizing to dig deeper in and focus on who I was and that I am a good person and I have a lot to offer the world and I have a story that needs to be shared. And I have lost 73 pounds since post baby number 3. And, that's huge. And it's not about me anymore, though. It's now about helping everybody else and inviting them in and being like, it's okay. It's okay to have a dark moment. It's okay to have a dark year. It's okay. Like, I'm here. Lean on me. I'll help you. So those are things that, and I've learned along the way. And it's just changed my entire whole life. And I feel so much happier now that I'm a coach. And then I don't know. I think for me as being a busy mom, the biggest thing that I've learned is how to work in power pockets. Yes, there are days that I can sit down for an hour and work my business. And, maybe I do it in the morning, maybe I do it in the afternoon. It always changes. I mean, especially with COVID and having remote learning with one kid. And then, cause my oldest is in first grade and having him, bouncing around in school, out of school, all over the place. I just never had a time where I could just sit down like every single day at this time. It's been always changing. And I think the power pockets is what is successful for me because I have a checklist and I literally just go down it. And I start off in the morning and I'm like, boom, boom, boom. Okay, I got 3 things done. Boom, boom, boom. And then it just works. And it helps me to get the things done that I need to get done for me. And then helps then I can worry about my kids and my family and fit everybody in. And it just makes me happier because I love structure and I thrive on that. So that's just my story. But yeah.
So good. First off, congratulations on 73 pounds down. Like, holy amazingness. That's amazing. You should be so proud of yourself. And I just love how real you were because I'm pretty sure anyone who's on this live or watching it doesn't want to be that salesy person, right? And we all have that fear. But the cool thing about Beachbody and what I think makes us stand apart from other companies is it is all about taking care of yourself, becoming the best version of yourself inside and out with the tools that the company provides you, with the support from your team, and then going out there and giving that to other people, right? And that can, depending on how hard and how much you're willing to work and how many people you're willing to help, turn into a full-time career like both Erin and I have been able to do. Okay, so I'm gonna switch on over. I'm sorry, you guys. Now they're pouring stones into this basement, so I'm sorry if you can hear that right now. It looks kind of cool, but I'll spare you guys the look of it. Okay, so guys, the power of an online health and fitness business right now. So it's been a year, okay? A year that our world has just been turned upside down, right? And we have to be flexible and we have to be willing to take on these challenges. And I know I had so many people in my family who were affected with the pandemic. And when you have this kind of company and this kind of business, you're in control. Okay, you're in control. You own your business. You can give yourself a pay raise if you're willing to work for it, right? If you're going through a season where it's craziness, right? You've got kids at home that you're homeschooling and then you're moving like Erin, you're able to choose to just lean into the consistency that you've already built with your business and to support your team, but your income stays. Okay, that's the cool thing about owning your own business. You pick the pace, you pick the goals, you pick the schedule, you pick the hours. Anyone else a control freak? Like, I don't want anyone else telling me when to work, what to do, when to show up. I want to do it, right? And I'm assuming many of you will show up harder when you get a chance to have that control over your day and your schedule, right? So yes, you're partnered with Beachbody. And if you're thinking, what is Beachbody? I'm assuming probably most people know, but P90X, Insanity, PIO, when you turn on your TV and you see those fitness infomercials, it's Beachbody, okay? 99.9% of those infomercials are Beachbody. We're everywhere for the at-home fitness, okay? You get to pick your hours. Like I said, you get to work from anywhere. Erin's at her old house, you guys. She's already moved and she's at her old house working. I'm here. Next week, I'll probably be working from Florida. Okay, so you have that ability. You get to focus in on helping others improve their lives while you're helping people. We've said it a couple times, but this is a business about helping people help people. Okay, it starts with your journey and then you help one person. And then another person, and then another person. And as you're helping those people, guess what? They achieve their goals, they want to go out and help other people too. Because the first time in their life, they're seeing results that are sustainable, that they're able to have accountability for, that they're supported by. And that's when someone gets their power back. Okay, so you also get to decide to grow a tribe alongside you. I think that's one of the best things of this business is to have that ability to go out and find people like you. Erin and I, we aren't even on the same team, but we click because we have similar goals, similar personalities, and that's what this business allows you to do. You get to go out and find people just like you who want the same things for their lives and for other people as well. All right, Erin, I'm going to pass it over. I'm going to pass it back over to you and then we'll get finished.
Yeah, before we just wrap up here, I know that for me, for the longest time, I watched from the outside looking in, and I watched with doubt, and I watched with skepticism. I watched with judgment, and I wish I wouldn't have watched so long. I mean, honestly, and I wish I would have just allowed the success that I was seeing in front of me to leave me clues that this is how it's done. You know, as busy working women, as women who wear so many hats and have so many responsibilities, who are juggling so much, we tend to let ourselves go first. And we also tend to let our dreams go to the wayside. And I looked all around me and I saw my coach and the people that she was working with and the smiles and all of that. And I just really thought that it wasn't possible for me. Honestly, I thought I didn't need help as well. And I thought I could just figure all this out on my own. But I'll tell you what, I have never been part of something so amazing. And I learned this lesson early on as a coach, that it's so much more fun and it's so much easier to crush your goals with a team, alongside a team and with mentors and people who support you and believe in you than it is to go at this alone. And so when you join your coach and when you join a team, you will be surrounded with some of the most amazing people, and you will be sitting at a table with women who literally empower other women and who support each other and believe in each other. I worked in a really amazing school, but it was also really toxic and really, really negative. It was very judgmental and no one collaborated and wanted to share any of their awesome resources with me. And literally, this is a free-for-all, share, collaborative opportunity. It's really amazing. And so maybe you should ask yourself that same question I asked me when I realized, wait, everyone is kind of like me. Is why not me too? And why not right now? Like, I would just ask you to stop waiting and just see this invitation that you received to watch this recording or to be on here live was a sign that your coach or your friends who invited you really does believe that this will change your life just like it's changing ours and theirs. All right, Meg.
I was gonna say I wanted to put it in the chat bar, but I'm scared everyone will see me typing, and then that's weird on the recording. But like chills, Erin, because it's so truthful. So many times we feel like we have to go along life by ourselves, just kind of like putting up with what we're given, when it doesn't have to be like that, you guys. I know we look at other people and think, but they have this, they have that. Stop doing that. Why can't you have what you have, or have what you want? Okay, you can. You just have to be willing to work for it. All right, so we're gonna end this up, you guys. So what to do next, you guys? And I'm sorry, it's going a little slow. Okay, so reach out to the person who invited you to this, whether it be someone who you're already working with as your coach, or someone who you follow on social media and they connected with you and said, you know what, I think you should take a look at this, because they saw something in you. They saw that this could be something that could change your life too, okay? So go and ask questions. I encourage you to have that open dialogue. Ask questions. See if this is a good fit for you. And when you make that decision, decide with that coach what challenge pack or completion pack is the best fit for you. Now, challenge pack and completion packs come with everything you would need to get your journey started as a coach. So it comes with the workouts. Beachbody On Demand is just like Netflix for fitness, okay? All different kinds of workouts. Whether you're pregnant, whether you're not pregnant, whether you want yoga, whether you want dancey type stuff, whether you want strength training, CrossFit style, cardio, we got it all, okay? And it just continues to get better and better every quarter, every year. Insert spin type workouts coming in the future. Woohoo! Everyone so excited. Okay, you also get access to the supplements depending on what you want, whether it's Shakeology, whether it's our pre and post workout shakes, as well as both of the nutrition programs. Now, I will tell you, as a nutritionist, you guys, before they came out with these nutrition plans, the only program I would recommend to clients was Weight Watchers, because I thought, okay, it keeps all food groups in, it's teaching people. Now, I see 2B Mindset and Ultimate Portion Fix above Weight Watchers, because not only is it giving you the how, it's giving you the why behind it, you guys. It's giving you the knowledge to understand why you should be eating healthy and how you can turn it into a sustainable lifestyle. So as a nutritionist, I put my name 100% behind this, okay? You also get to sign up, and it takes about 5 to 10 minutes. So once you decide that challenge pack or completion pack with your coach, you talk through what would be the best thing for you in your journey. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes to sign up. They can get you all set up. After that, it's about $17 a month for your websites. If you're someone who's maybe not so tech savvy, me, it's awesome because they keep everything set up for you. You have your back office, so when someone signs up as a client, you have it all in one nice neat spot. Your commissions there, trainings are in there from corporate. You also get your retail site, so you're able to send people personalized links when they tell you, this is what I want, this is the flavor. You're able to set that up on your end. It takes 2 seconds to set up. It's really easy to do. My brand new coaches, they set up their what we call share carts pretty easy, and it makes it a more enjoyable experience for the customer. If you've ever been online trying to order something and it takes you a really long time to figure out where it is, how to order it, and you're like, this is so frustrating, I don't even want it anymore, Beachbody has taken that away, okay? Because you get to personalize it and set it up for your client. Veteran and military, active military waived fees, okay? So if you are a veteran, or if you're an active military, or if you're an active military spouse, that $17 per month is completely waived, okay? All you have to do is just show your active military papers. There's just paperwork you fill out, and they take care of that, okay? After that, you make 25% to 40% commission on everything that you sell from your site, and then 25% discount on everything that you purchase, okay? And I want to encourage you guys to start thinking right now of 3 to 5 people who you think would enjoy this. No pushiness, okay? This is your business. You get to go through and think, who are the people that I want to do life with? Who are the people that I know would enjoy getting healthier together? I have my best friends who are working alongside me, because it's like, okay, We want to do this together. We want to link arms and become better versions of ourselves as moms, as wives, as, you know, people in our careers. So make sure that you're thinking of those people, because this is a gift that you can do alongside each other. The last thing I want to make sure I mention, you guys, is Beachbody's doing something they've never done, which I'm actually very jealous of, is they're doing a $40 BFF promo code. So what that means is that when you sign up by the end of March, so by March 31st, you get sent a $40 BFF promo code to go send to one of those 3 to 5 friends. How awesome is that? So you get to be like, hey, sister, I know that you want to go through this together. Guess what? I can give you $40 off. That's amazing that you can offer that to someone who's ready to get healthier with you. Okay. So those are the details. Erin, anything that I missed? No? Cool. Well, guys, you want to say something?
No, you're good. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. Well, guys, thank you so much for hopping on. I don't know if this is a sign or not, but here in Ohio, it is 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. And I'm someone who believes in signs. So that is a good sign. That means you are in good company. This is something that you should be thinking more about. We're excited to have you on the team. While Erin and I are not on the same team, we co-host a lot of stuff together. We're currently running one for our team right now. We're hosting another one in April. So you'll be seeing both of our faces quite often. Guys, have a wonderful day. And we can't wait to have you on the team. Bye, guys. See you later.
Thank you.
Bye.